Good evening, everyone. Brewmaster here with another great ale review. Tonight I have something that I'm hoping is going to be pretty special. This brewery has never let me down yet, so I'm expecting this one is not going to also. They're all very highly rated or reviewed. This one is from Southern Tier, and it's part of their Blackwater series. Now, Southern Tier might have some that aren't rated quite as high in their regular series and stuff, but the Blackwater series seems to come across to everyone I know of as a hit. So far, I think they have creme brulee, chocolate, mocha, and this one is Choklat Oranj. Now, this is an imperial stout brewed with chocolate, orange peel, and natural flavors added. It comes in at 10.0 ABV. It's just such an interesting label. I don't know if you guys could catch that really. Let's see. They describe it as the color is black, the body is heavy, moderate bitterness, pairs with roasted or smoked foods, chocolate desserts, stored dark and upright, serve in a snifter or tulip. Let's see, 2-row malt, caramel malt, de-bittered black malt, chocolate malt, orange peels, bittersweet Belgian chocolate, and they use Columbus hops, and it says natural flavor. The Blackwater series first made waves when we introduced chocolate in 2007. Through experimentation and the willingness to venture into the unknown, our quest to brew the perfect stout has continued ever since. Our love for dessert-like beers has led us down interesting paths, from the classic fusion of coffee and chocolate in mocha, to the rich vanilla and lactose sugar in creme brulee, and now here in Choklat Oranj. It says, "Orange you glad, the flavors of oranges and chocolate have been a sweet treat for millennia. It's fitting that these kindred spirits should meet this way. Enjoy Choklat Oranj in a snifter on its own or with a scoop of vanilla ice cream as a float. Cheers." Alright, so, sounds delicious. Let's go ahead and get a pour and see what this one looks like. A little bit of smoke. Not a huge amount though, but nice Duval tulip. As you can see, the pour is not completely black. Well, it comes up with about one solid, very dark, sort of cappuccino froth or very dark mocha colored head. Really tight, compact, foamy bubbles. Really frothy. Now, the stream from the pour may not have been black, but the beer itself is quite opaque. I cannot see a bit of light through it. Very, very dark. There's no hints of light or anything around the edges. Can't see through it. Looks really nice. I can smell it from here. Let's get a nose and see what this one smells like, guys. Very unique smell. You definitely pick up the dark roasted malts. Some bitterness from the hops and bitterness from the malts also. A little, that burnt kind of a really dark roast bitterness. I get a little bit of coffee. Please excuse my phone. Let me stop that before it makes any more noise. I apologize. I usually remember to shut it off, but I forgot that time. But alright, so lots of dark roasted malt. Definitely get some vanilla, a little bit of coffee. You definitely can smell the orange peel. There's like a chocolate, sort of an orange creamsicle kind of a thing, but with a little chocolate too. It's like if you were to take an orange creamsicle and dip it in chocolate. That's pretty much how this smells. There's definitely a little bit of a sweetness to the smell also. Cream, like the vanilla. Let's get a taste and see what this one tastes like, guys. Wow. Right off, very dark roasted malt, very smooth. It hits really quickly with vanilla and orange and chocolate. The orange, they must have used a lot of orange peel. I homebrew myself, and I've used orange peel on occasion, and I've never had anything have this much of an orange taste. Like, they had to use a good bit of orange peel. I would say, like, I don't know, see, I only do 5-gallon batches. So that's pretty small, nowhere near even a barrel. But in a 5-gallon batch, it's lucky if I use like an ounce of dried orange peel, whether it be bitter or sweet orange peel. This would take, to get this kind of flavor in a 5-gallon batch, I would think you would need 4 or 5 ounces of it or something. Like something really, a lot of it, at least 3 or 4. But it's really pleasant. I normally don't like a lot of that orange peel flavor in a beer. It's kind of overpowering, but since this is such a dark, roasted, and strong flavored ale, it really goes well. I get nice smooth vanilla on the end. A little bitterness from those Columbus hops. Wasn't it Columbus, I think? Yeah. The nice bitterness there to counteract the sweet from the vanilla. The malt and the orange, actually, it really comes across as like I said, like a chocolate covered creamsicle. Nice bit of warming from the alcohol. It's nothing that you can't handle. It's nothing too boozy, but you can definitely get some of the alcohol. Nice little bit of warm going down, a little numb in the back of the throat there. So much orange. It's surprising to me how good it is with that much orange. And it just really goes well. Such a dark roasted malt, coffee. It's just really delicious. All in all, I have to say. Let me think. If I was going to rate this, I think that I would probably have to give it a 96 or a 97. A very, very high rating. A nice A+ beer. Now let's see. This is 95 on Beer Advocate. The bros haven't given it a score. They haven't tried it. You know, the little thing. Send them one. And then on Rate Beer, overall it gets a 98 and a 74 for style. So also some pretty good ratings. Southern Tier has grown a lot since they opened, in 2002, I believe it is. I think they won a very large award, one of the top craft beers of 2015 anyway. They just won something really huge. I forget what it was, but they're very innovative, and they continuously put out a very high quality ale. I really like this company. They are out of Lakewood, New York. Like I said, they started in 2002, and they are now producing over 100,000 barrels annually. So their production is up pretty high. I guess, let's see, I've said this before, but I'm going to go ahead and say it again. They started in 2002 with equipment that was purchased or acquired from what used to be the old Saddleback Brewery in Lakewood. So they've done a lot with that. I don't know how much of that old equipment they still use, but it gave them a good start, and they're now producing some very top quality ales. Like I said, I've never been disappointed by anything from Southern Tier. There's some things that may not be my favorite, but I've never tasted one and thought yuck. Like nothing. Never. And there's a lot of breweries that happens with. You know, they'll have a couple of good ones, they'll have a couple of bad ones, or they might only have one good one sometimes. But Southern Tier really puts out some quality. I'd like to hear what you guys think of the Blackwater series and of Southern Tier in general. Like I said, they won some huge awards this year, and you guys should leave your comments in the box below. Tell me what you think of Southern Tier. Tell me what you think of the Choklat Orange if you've tried it, or the others of the Blackwater series. Please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I've been Brewmaster. Cheers, guys. Have a great evening.